Hello and welcome to our first episode, Two Guys in the Store. My name is Brian.
Mine's Resource.
We've been trying to do this for quite a while, so we hope you guys end up liking this.
Just want to share some stories. I know not everybody can enjoy the wonders of retail working, so it's always fun to enjoy and regale the stories that we have.
All we can say is the customer is not always right. Viewer discretion is advised. This is for more mature audiences.
There will be swears. There will be
references to drug use and alcohol, and there will be possibly episodes in the future with both of them.
Oh, yeah.
If you like it, you just got to let us know. If you have horror stories you want to talk about,
we're always open to community involvement. We want to hear what you guys want to talk about. And I mean, who knows, later on we might do it live and have people a part of the show. So just listen and have some fun.
We can do Instagram Live. You guys want to do that? YouTube Live. We got a few, or we can even use Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
We will be doing more than just horror stories for a bit. We're going to be doing some unpopular opinions, nerd news, and maybe a few other miscellaneous.
Oh, yeah. We're going to try to hit everything, do like community involvement. If anybody has any suggestions for segments, all that sort of stuff.
We are very open. Very, very open.
Anyway, Brian, you want to get to the first story, or shall I?
Let's start off with our first retail experiences. My first time actually assisting a customer was 2013. We're going on 7 years now, retail.
Mm-hmm.
My first customer was an elderly man. They wanted me to help them shop and find items. This one has always stuck with me, and people look at me really weird based off it. It was like late October-ish, early November, right around there.
What kind of retail was this about?
Walmart.
Ooh, all right. That's always
Walmart always has some fun stories. So we had this older gentleman come in. He had to be in his like late 70s, early 80s. Older man, thick German accent, so it was fun.
Oh, we knew that was going to be racially sensitive.
Yeah, don't mean to be racially sensitive with it, but it does have why it makes it creepy.
No, I'm talking about with German. They ain't going to go very well.
Yeah, it was a little different. There's no hate here, guys. Just so you know that.
Oh, God, no, never.
I was a criminal justice major at the time, so this is why it stuck with me. I helped him out. It was very hard to understand, but I helped him find 3 very specific items, which made it a lot more fun. We ended up finding him these 3 items, and he paid, and he had one of the creepiest smiles I've ever seen stuck in my head these 7 years. What is it, these items, you think? Why would I bring up criminal justice? Okay, so here we go. He wanted some rope, razor blades for box cutter, and some lemon juice. If that doesn't set off any red flags in your head, I don't know what the fuck will. Resource. I would have been more concerned if he was probably maybe 20, 30 years younger. I would have thought he had someone locked in his basement.
I don't know. The older folks, they still got it. I remember hearing back on the news, I don't think it was even a couple of years ago, they released an 80-year-old man from prison, killed the next day. So it just kind of goes to show no age groups out.
I'm just saying it would be a little more concerned if he wasn't disabled. The man was using a walker. But you never know, that could have been a cover.
Hey, who knows? Walker, he might be proficient with that. He could be beating people.
All I know is I wasn't arrested or connected with any deaths. So, good on me, good on me.
No questioning, neither, I hope.
Oh, no, I never heard from him again, never saw him again. I was there for, 3.5 years. One of my longest jobs.
I guess he knows the rules of buying stuff like that. Never go to the same place twice.
Resource. So I know you were telling me about yours was very entertaining.
So not first in customer interaction because I was
doing night shift. Memorable.
First memorable though. This is always the example I go with. Guy wanted to buy some cigarettes, very very obviously under the age. We're in Massachusetts, by the way, which is 21 for everything. Always
been 21 with our city of Worcester since 2016. Before the whole state just went last year, right?
Yeah, whole state went.
No. It was January 1st, 2020, right? I believe so. Yeah, we went fully 21.
So anyway, this kid has to be 16, 17, that type of thing. He comes in asking for a pack of game leaves, what everybody wants when you know what they're going for. So, anyways, I'm telling him no, without any ID, and he starts off like begging. He goes, "Oh, I'll give you some weed if you don't check my ID." And I'm sitting there contemplating because it's a not bad offer. But since I'm sitting there on camera, which you most of the time are on retail
Always,
jobs, I'm like,
sometimes
you know
5,
what?
6 angles.
I'm not even going to get in trouble with that. So he then tells me, "Well, can my bitch come in and get it?" And I'm like, no, your bitch can come in and get you though, because you ain't getting fucking shit talking like that." And he was pissed. He's talking about how he wants to go to a casino. I'm like, buddy, they're not gonna let you to a casino either. You gotta have some form of ID. And yeah, so no, I ain't taking no weed, no nothing.
I've had plenty of people try to pull the wool over my eyes. I had guys like, yo, he's like, it was, it had to be like a year ago. He was like, because right now 98 can buy. So it was
Yep.
he was 97. He's like, oh, he's like, I'm obviously of age. Why do you think I would have a 1997 tattoo?
Actually, 99 can buy now.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd been like 2 years ago. Yeah. Like, it was very interesting. Like I had one for that. Like the fines for here in Massachusetts for selling to a minor are heavy, and resulting from a $5 to $1,000 fine on you and immediate termination. I had one kid in there, 6'6" kid, full beard.
Oh god.
All my manager sold him, my assistant manager sold him, everyone else had been selling him.
Mm-hmm.
Kid looked like he was older than me. I was like, yo, because when I just start, they make you ID everyone just to get in the habit. I'm like, I'm gonna have to have an ID. I shit you not, this kid pulls out his high school ID. The kid's 15 years old.
And you're sitting there, how in the hell have you been getting away with this?
He looked old enough, and in court, it was like, he looked old enough? That doesn't fucking, that will not fly. You'll get fined so fucking quickly.
Tobacco is a bitch when it comes to laws and stuff like that, because believe it or not, it's not the store that gets in trouble when the employee doesn't ID. It's your ass online. You can actually go to jail if you get a police sting for that kind of stuff. Yeah, the store gets a fine, but it's the employee that's getting it up the rear.
I have seen plenty of police stings in my lifetime, both state and local.
And they don't tell you either. You gotta be sharp.
They tell you afterwards if you pass or not.
You'll know because you'll be right over the counter.
And yeah, they'll go, like, whether you pass or fail, they'll go out, go to the cruiser, go whatever car they have, and then they'll come right in.
Lottery's just as bad too.
I know lotteries are a little more lenient on. They don't really have to ID as much because it's 18 plus. But they're a little more lenient.
Well, so the store is the one that gets in mucho trouble with that. The employee really doesn't have anything done. However, what does usually happen, they'll send in one sting first. And then on the second sting, if they get you, which say this brings up another story. I was talking to my boss one time, and we just had a lottery sting, and we passed with flying colors. Not that difficult to do. But right up the road, there's a guy that had the lottery sting and tobacco sting in the same day.
That's hell.
Got his fine. Next day, they came back. Same person. And failed. They took their both licenses right then and there, made them take down both the lottery and tobacco shelves.
I believe that's a 6 month, like it's a 1 month suspension.
For the first time,
and then you got to reapply for that, right? Or is it just suspended?
Just suspended. They give it back after 30 days. If they catch you after that, it's a 6 month suspension, and you have to reapply.
That's gotta be hell. That can kill a business.
Oh my god!
Especially like for the company I work for. Like I would think it's 62% of our sales are tobacco or lottery. That's only what fucking 38% just grocery.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That would absolutely kill us.
What's sad too is stores don't even really make that much off lottery. It's the lottery commission making because they're only getting about 1%.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on how much. Like it used to be better back in the day.
I say back in the day, actually, you didn't even get a commission if you took debit. It had to be cash only.
Debit just got introduced, what, like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, and well, no, used to be able. So it used
It
to
used
be
to be just cash only.
well, no, so what it used to be is you could do stores could decide to do debit, but because it was such a new revolutionary thing, stores wouldn't get that commission. But now they've made it so you can do debit and still get the commission.
That's always fun. I had another one when it came to age-restricted items. The convenience store I work for does not sell alcohol, so this is the part that you guys are gonna need to know. I had this girl; she couldn't have been more than 17, 18 years old. Like, yeah, right around there. She looked young. She came up to the counter and says, "I want a bottle of Hennessy." "Ma'am, we do not sell alcohol here." She starts getting angry, saying I was refusing to sell her. We don't have a liquor license. We don't sell liquor. The company as a whole does not sell the liquor. So that's what I was trying to explain to her, and she was telling me that it was a racially charged comment. I'm like, lady, you can call my corporate all day long. I could care
there
less.
And laugh at you.
They're going to tell you the same thing. We do not have a liquor license, so how the hell am I being racial towards you? Like, and it's not even like, the thing is, like, you look too young, so why don't you just go try that at a friggin' liquor store? Like, I'm not willing to do that, and plus, like I said, I don't fucking have the license to sell you it or the product.
Yeah, and even if you did, I'd still need to see it. We still have a few more jumps or hoops to jump through here. This is nothing to do with you. It's just all policy. I actually have a really good one for the next one. We're talking about age-restricted items. However, we're going to the opposite end of the spectrum. We got a guy at the store. Until we learned his name, I ain't gonna name no names. I'll give you the nickname we call him. We call him "I want my tickets back," because this man, he plays $1, $2 tickets, and he goes on a bender. He'll sit there and go through an entire book, getting pissed off because
those.
he ain't winning.
We had Angry Russian like that.
Pissed off because he will be winning, but it's only like $1 or $2 each. However, this man will throw a 6-year-old like temper tantrum if you do not give him his tickets back. He proudly talks about how he has forced people to call their managers to tell them to give them his tickets back. Otherwise, he will not leave and he'll sit there and start yelling at other customers.
Sometimes I don't like giving the tickets back. Like, we have one of the companies down the road. I can talk about them because I don't work for them. Yatco.
Mm-hmm.
They are notorious for not cleaning out the instant ticket receipts. Like, you know, when you're playing Keno and all that.
That's dangerous.
Like, they're not like let's say you played a whole bunch of Mask Ashes.
Mm-hmm.
Friggin', they'll be in there, and I had a lady come in there, and it was a $100 winner, like $100 receipt ticket. And she's like, "Well, can I cash this?" I'm like, "No, that's already been, whatever ticket it was already cashed, regardless if it was a scratch ticket or anything else. I don't know what it is. It's nothing to do with me, and it's been happening more and more frequently. I'm like, can you guys fucking clean it out?"
All day on it. But going back to that other guy, I could see, I guess, if he is like a new gambler and he wants his first few tickets back. This man is over 65 years old.
Some of them keep it for like fucking tax credit.
No, that's not his plan. His plan, he wanted it specifically so someday, according to him, he could go through all of them and see how much he spent on lottery and how much he's gotten back. And I just know he's going to keel over before he even organizes that pile, let alone goes through it.
I've seen some really stupid things with lottery. Like, I had this one guy, he came in 3 years after with a Mega Millions ticket. We looked it up. It was a winner for $55 million, but he never cashed because he owed back taxes.
And you only get, what, a year? A year.
180 days. 180 days after the game has been announced. Just like when they had that $1 billion, was it Powerball Mega Millions? It was one of the two. Like, that person was like 170 days in before.
Yeah, and he had just caught it.
Yeah. What are you doing, buddy?
I was just moving. I didn't want the chair hitting it.
I'm really hoping the audio is working on this one. Like, we're about, what do you want to do? 20, 25 minutes?
25.
25, we're already at 14.
Got to give everybody a nice amount of entertainment.
Yes, but retail sucks. Honestly, I believe everyone should work retail or food services. Some of these people really get on my nerves.
It's just one of those things. Like, everybody is so suspicious, and like, it's like, oh, why are you watching me, sir? You're best example. best example of me trying to do my job and a customer just not understanding. We have our sandwich warmer right by one of the doors. God only knows why. But he pulls the sandwich out, hasn't paid for it, but starts opening the thing up like it's already
Oh,
heated
I
up, ready
hate
to
those
eat,
ones.
and it starts throwing mustard, all that sort of stuff on there, right next to the door, mind you, grabbing napkins, all that sort of stuff, ready to go. And I'm like, hey, buddy, you gotta pay for that. Like, you can't start opening that up because I'm not gonna be able to sell that after. It's a tainted object.
It's usually with like when people don't know they have no food stamps on there, and they're like, "Oh, since I cooked it, I'll do it." No, motherfucker. No, we're gonna take that loss rather than give you all free stuff because you won't learn your fucking lesson.
It's a tainted object, all that sort of stuff. You know, it's known that you have the money for it. You're buying other stuff, but he's starting to get irate with me. He's like, "Why the fuck you sitting there watching me? You creeper! You're creeping on me!" And I'm just sitting there. No, sir, I'm just trying to do my job, making sure you're not going to run out the door with it because I've seen it happen so many times before. And God only knows that management would listen to us to move stuff, but that'd be way too easy.
And people gotta realize like there's certain actions that do make you look sketchy, and you gotta stop fucking doing those. And sometimes it's not intentional. Like, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
sometimes like I've been on the other side of the fence with it. I went up to a liquor store up the street from where I'm working at now. This was what, like probably 2-3 years ago. Probably, actually like 3 years ago. Actually, no, probably closer to 4. I was just like 21-ish.
All right, so you're just getting there.
Yeah, so
And you can't grow a beard for shit, so you look younger too.
well, sometimes like sometimes based on how you act. Like when I was working at Walmart, people always thought I was in my mid to late 20s. When they found out I was 20, they fucking didn't listen to me anymore. But that's besides the point. But I was in the liquor store, and this older white lady was like following me around. Like, ma'am, is there an issue? Can you stop? Like, I am a bit paranoid.
You're harassing me at this point.
You're
Why
watching.
Are
I'm
you
like, can you stop
me?
following me? And she looked at me. She's like, you're a thug. You're gonna steal everything. Mind you, I'm in shorts, sneakers, and a tank top, so I'm not being able to hire.
Tattoos for days too.
48 of them. That's going to be another segment. We're going to talk tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
But she's saying I'm a thug just based off my tattoos. Like, lady, get a fucking life. She's sitting there screaming at me, called security. Manager came over. You know, she was being complete ass to me. I'm like, guy, do you really want to in the middle of an inner city have friggin' your employees be known for targeting people with tattoos? You're going to kill your business.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Over 53% of the United States have tattoos. That's a very, very, very large increment of people to be alienating.
And I was looking at him like, really, I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to buy this anymore. I'm not going to shop here ever again. Blah blah blah. He's like, what can I do to make this fix? I'm like, I don't know, some type of discipline. Like, I could care less, honestly. He's like, what if I give you those 3 bottles in your hands for free? Mind you, these are $60 bottles each. I can't even remember what these were. I was just fucking around. I was going to a party that night. But you know, I was like, you know what? If you insist, I'm not going to really say no. But I have not shopped there since. Like, I don't feel like, regardless.
And this channel isn't to sit here and bitch about how customers are assholes or anything like that, or gloat how hard the job is. Because in all honesty, a lot of days it is fun, but there are just some customers that just ruin that day. And we're just here to share that experience for people that haven't worked there, or people that do work there, and just have them hear that other people have the same woes as them. We're here for entertainment, not the bitch.
The first episode is mostly bitching. We're gonna go into more like this is gonna be a once, twice a month kind of thing with the retail stories.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fun. Like, we have some customers that make it a lot more fun.
Oh yeah, like regulars are great or terrible depending on.
Oh yeah, they could be. They're either good or horrible. There is no fucking in between with the regulars.
No. Okay.
Well, a lot of mine.
Yeah, I was just saying. We have morning guys. Like, coffee is a huge one.
I fucking hate
if the coffee's if the coffee's ready and hot, you're good to go with a lot of customers. But if a customer can't get their coffee, and it's understandable, we both love our energy drinks. If they can't get their coffee,
crack one the fuck now.
It makes the entire thing just terrible. There's this one guy. If you don't have his hyper bean, which is extra caffeinated, ready to go, it just throws his whole thing off. He usually grabs a couple other Dutches to go with it, and if the coffee's not right, he just walks the hell out and we lose the entire purchase for the day. It's ridiculous. But other than that, really nice guy.
I honestly because I work night shifts pretty much. A second shift for those that don't really do retail. That's usually like before midnight shifts. Yeah, because I never get home fucking early.
Do any of us?
I sell maybe 2-3 cups a night, and 2 of those 3 cups are to the same fucking person. He'll come in before work. He gets out before me. So sell him those, and he's not bad. He's a little weird, but it's fine. Fuck you, Shawnee. I know you're gonna be listening to this. But yeah, like
throw it in there.
Oh yeah, I had some people that want to give shout outs. We'll give them as they're available.
For days I've worked, I've done all rounders.
You were mostly the night guy.
No, I actually used to do like afternoon to night, and then night to morning and stuff like that.
I couldn't stand night shifts.
Night shift is a weird,
you get
Twilight Zone of a thing.
Drug addicts, alcoholics, people come out the bar. That was my horrible one when I was working downtown.
And it could either be really like dead, or have just every night people running in and out and stuff like that. I've had nights where I'm getting like 6 customers every hour, or which on night shift, to be honest, is a decent amount. Or just nights like now with all this coronavirus shit going on, 0, maybe a customer between midnight and 5 a.m. That's a busy night.
My worst one is it was a second shift. I can't remember what day it was, but in 8 hours, I only had 8 customers. I had 1 customer per hour.
Oh, I had a shift like that. I was working a snowstorm last winter, not the one that just happened, but the one before that. Oh, that was fun as shit, because I'm watching fucking cars sliding everywhere, going down the highway right next to it, watching on the cameras. Oh, it was great.
I had one of my regulars from my last store. She got stuck because they didn't plow our parking lot. So I ended up, she gave her a shovel as she's trying to pull out into our parking lot. No, actually, she was leaving the parking lot. I accidentally break her shovel because it was fucking one of those old flimsy wooden ones.
I was about to say, how the hell did you do that? That's kind of impressive, but yeah.
She was like, I was up and down, like, I'm so sorry, especially because I'm off the clock in uniform. I was just coming in. It's early morning.
What, is she one of those nice regulars?
She was actually pretty nice. I'll admit she was also pretty cute too.
I'm sure she hit you with one of those. I guess it gives me an excuse to buy a good.
You know what's actually sad? It's been over a year since I've been to this new store. I still remember her order. One Parliament Light Short and 1 American Spirit Yellow.
That's another thing you got to get used to working those jobs. Everybody has an order, and most people come in like 2-3 times a day. So if you don't remember that order, they're gonna start getting pissed.
The most impressive one I've ever seen was when I worked at the last one. We had a honeydew attached. Jen was the manager over there. She remembered so many people's orders. Like, she could have a line to the fucking door and know every one of their orders before they get to the fucking counter. That was impressive for me.
I had, if I had to take a guess, I'd probably had close to 50 people's stuffs.
It's mostly tobacco ones, am I right?
Oh, mostly tobacco, lottery and stuff like that too.
Yeah, some people are very particular about the tickets. Like, we have one lady, she's fucking weird as hell. She's a professional gambler. I'm using air quotes for this one. She buys $10 and $20 cash words.
Oh, we got one of them.
Yeah, she's fucking nuts. She's very particular on the numbers. I had one time, she started scratching to have a ticket. Like, I don't like this one. Try to fucking return it. You can't return a lottery, you crazy motherfucker. You're a professional gambler. You should know this.
I got a good one for particular people that like doing lottery. We had a guy named Jeff. Still have him. The man plays probably close to $600 a day in lottery. At least 300 of that in the numbers game. The man, we actually let him do his own numbers game tickets because it's so particular. Each like regular.
What do you mean? He goes behind the counter?
Oh yeah.
That's fucking sketchy as hell, though. You gotta be very fucking careful.
Oh,
I would have the register locked out and
of
all
course.
that.
Well, so like the reason why we let him do it, and as far as I know, like 4 or 5 stores in the area do, because numbers game. It's like 50 cents a play.
I don't even really fucking know much about it. Like I had one guy.
Well, here.
$78 ticket. I'm like, how the hell did that guy?
So it starts off pretty much 50-cent play.
I know you have some 25-cent plays.
Well, so it's like 5 numbers. But anyway, this man was ending up with like $100 to $200 in numbers game alone, and then he'd sit there and just play scratchers for I don't know, half an hour, $30 tickets, $10 tickets, whatever he's feeling.
If you guys hear that in the background, that's just a
nice bug zapper so we don't get eaten alive.
Yeah, we got a nice fire going. Hopefully you guys can hear that in the audio and get a little bit of relaxation. But we're reaching the 26-minute mark. Any last words for it, or are we good for now, Resourcey?
I just want to throw in, like we were saying at the beginning, if anybody has any comments, concerns, anybody has any ideas, we're definitely open to that. But well, just hope you guys enjoyed the show. Got a nice couple of chuckles out of it. But yeah, I say we're here to stay.
Hope you guys are enjoying your day, night, whatever time you're listening to this. Just like I said, give us a shout out. Let us know what you want to see. We're gonna do audio for the moment, and then we'll soon enough go to video.
Right.
We're gonna have a few segments here and there. Just let us know what you guys like. And if not, have a great night.
Yeah.